Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is episode 21 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. Not oogie old, just not talked about old. So if you want to see what today's palette of choice is and what I'm gonna do with it, stick around, we're gonna get into it. Let me just say real quick, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, now is a great time to do that. I upload 4 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Thursdays, as you know, or maybe you don't know, is always a Throwback Thursday video using old makeup. So if you want to subscribe, that'd be amazing. Click on the little bell, choose all, and YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video. And you can choose to watch it or not, totally up to you, no pressure. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. All right, I'm going to zoom you in, prime my eyes, throw on a little brow pencil, and we'll get this party started. Okay, here we go. Eyes are primed and my brows are done. I opted not to do the butterscotch tape thing today for that like dramatic outer wing effect because I want to try a halo, I think. And today's palette of choice is the Natasha Denona Mini Lila palette. I don't have the full size one of this, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the first Natasha Denona palette I ever got. I'm pretty sure. So it's been around for a minute. So I thought I could just do a halo eye look with this, and it should be pretty cute. I swatched all the colors. They seem good. I'm hoping that this palette works out better than the Glam Face palette. I've tried that so many times, and every single time the eyeshadows end up creasing, like the matte shades, and it doesn't look good at all. So I don't know if it's my old lady eyes, if it's the formula, but fingers crossed I can get this one to work out today. So let's just get going on it. I'm gonna use this pretty small blending brush and this shade right here. I think that'll be really cute for like transition. I didn't do my face first because I can't remember anything about this palette. I haven't used it in a very long time. So if there's a bunch of fallout, I didn't want to wreck my base, and there's already a lot. So I was probably a good choice on my part. So I'm gonna get this going just on the inner portion and the outer of my transition area. Get it blended out, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is where we are so far. It is a hot mess. I believe it will come together as we continue on, so fingers crossed. Just gonna use my color switch and clean off this brush a little bit. And I'm gonna dip into this tan shade right here just to maybe try to blend out the edges of this a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I think I'm just gonna go right into this sparkly shade right here. I believe it's called Blue Dahlia. And I'm just gonna put that on the outer and inner corners of my eyes. I'm using a fluffy brush still, and I am going to just give it a little bit of a squirt with my setting spray. Any setting spray will work, water will work. It doesn't have to be anything specific. And per usual, I'm just kind of working on placement where I want this to be, and then we'll figure out, you know, the blending and I guess the perfecting as we go along. But that's pretty much the gist of what I'm looking for. Yeah. All right, let me do the other eye and I'll be right back. All right, so that's where we are right now. I did go with this flat shadow brush to just pack on the color here. Again, this is a work in progress. We're not done. We're just getting stuff on. There's always time to work on the blend. Now I want to go in with the center shade. So for that, we're going to use this one right here. I believe that one is called Linen. So that's going to be what I put on the bare part of my lid. I'm not going to spray it at first, just want to see what we're dealing with. All right. Let's give it a little squirt and see what it looks like. It's a little better. It's not the sparkliest of shimmer shades, but it's pretty. Same thing on this eye, of course. And now, using the same brush, I'm going to start tapping over the edges where the Dahlia shade and this Linen, I guess, shade meet up. This is the part that like you just go back and forth with the lighter shade, and then I'll add some of the darker shade. As long as this is blended nicely, the whole look should come together. So I'm going to work on doing this for the next couple of minutes, and then I will be back and we will continue on. All right, I got those blended. I think it looks pretty nice. How about we get a little bit far out and funky? I got this Studio Makeup Endurance Eye Cream in the shade Rude. I'm getting deliveries today. In the shade Gold, and I thought maybe tapping a little of this on the center would amp up that shade a little bit. It's not the prettiest shade. It's pretty, pretty. It's kind of just a bleh shade. So using the flat shader brush, I just got some on there, and I'm gonna tap it just on the center. See if we can add a little bit of pizzazz to that shade. Just tap, tap, tap. I haven't used this before, and I want to make sure I don't disrupt anything underneath it, any of the shadows I already have laid down. I'm just taking it off the doe foot applicator. Probably could just put it right on my eye directly, but again, I'm not sure how this performs, and I'd rather not wreck what I've already done. That brings a little bit more to the eye look, I think. I do have quite a few of these like liquid eyeshadow thingies. And I like them for things like this, for just amping up a look a little bit. I think they're pretty fun for inner corner stuff. So not messy, super easy to use. So, okay. What color do we want for eyeliner? I had originally thought like a dark purple, but maybe we'll do dark purple on the outer and inner and like a nude on the center. Okay, we have this one from House Labs in the shade Pride. So I think I might put that on the outer and inner. And then it's not strictly nude, but this House Labs pink one in the shade Open Wide. So let's put these on and see what we think. So I had to change my mind. I didn't like the way the purple looked, so I decided to use my LA Girl Ultimate Intense Auto Stay Liner in the shade Never Ending Navy. I think this color matches a bit better. The purple was too purple. So now I am going to clean up the mess I made under my eyes. I'm going to put on the rest of my face, and then I will come back and we can do the lower lash line together. Okay, all right, so let me tell you real quick what's on my face. I went in with my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Balm, and look, I've hit pan already. I use this every single time I put on my makeup. there's not a boatload of product in here. For example, there's 0.63 ounces in the balm powder, and in the foundation I use, which is the Sephora Best Skin Ever, there's 84 fluid ounces. So not as much, but I use this in my T-zone every time I put on foundation, without fail. I just don't even do my makeup without it anymore. And then because I'm kind of a dork and I enjoy that about me, I went in with all of my Natasha Denona products since I was using the eyeshadow palette. This isn't like everything I own, but for like my face products, I thought it'd be fun to use all Natasha Denona. So I used my Love Glow palette, and I just went in with this cream blush right here. That's my blush. My contour is the Contour Sculpting Powder in the shade Medium. Don't drop it. Jeez, I'm crow, don't drop it. And that's what that looks like. I really like this for a contour. I think it's really pretty darn good. It's not quite up there with my Kevyn Aucoin, but what is really? But it's a pretty good second. And then my bronzer is the Mini Bronze and Glow. Also, Natasha Denona. I used the bronzer. I did not use this highlighter. For my highlight, I went in with the All Over Glow in the shade Light. So that's my highlight, which I used on the inner corner of my eye, and then of course all over my face, like I do. My lipsticks are Natasha Denona. The darker one is the shade Bare, the lighter one is Au Naturel, and my lip liner, because pretty sure I don't have a Natasha Denona one, is the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Auto Eyeliner in the shade Enduring Mauve. I love these lip liners. Did I say eyeliner? I totally meant lip liner. Let's finish up these eyes. So I'm going to just use this purpley shade and then this champagne shade under my eyes to mimic my upper lids. I'm gonna go in with a wet Rephr number 3 pencil brush because I love these for my lower lash line. We'll go with the light shade first. In the center. Let me clean that off. If you're wondering, my lashes are the Ardell Mega Volume. These are like my favorite drugstore lashes. I've been trying the new technique where I glue them to the underside of my lash. I did it yesterday with a supernatural looking lash. You couldn't even tell I was wearing false lashes. So today I did it with a more dramatic lash, and I do think the lash band on this is too big, so I definitely wouldn't recommend, but I'm gonna try it today and see. All right, now we'll go with that dark purpley shade on the outer and inner. Nothing too crazy and dramatic, just a little for some cohesion. All right, I think that's the look. So let me zoom you out and we can wrap this up. So there we go, episode 21 in the books. So far, I really like this palette. It's wearing nicely, hasn't creased yet like the Glam Face palette did. That was no good. Let me zoom you in so you can see this eye look up close. So yeah, I mean, I like it. It's pretty basic, only 5 shades, so you're not gonna get too many looks with it, but you could definitely get a few. So let me know in the comment section, do you like this palette? Do you have it? Would you purchase it? All the things. I'm super curious what you think. I will, of course, link to everything I can below. If you're ever wondering what's on my face, odds are it's in the description box. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Be good and remember to be kind to you.